Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is still technically morning. It is 8:30 in the Big Brother house, which is currently empty. It is 11:30 for me here in Indiana, where it is also very hot, 82 degrees. Why am I talking to you right now? Am I going to be talking to you twice today? Well, the why is because we're expecting a house pictures to be released today, and that's actually why I might be talking to you twice today as well, because I will also do a reaction podcast once we know. So again, for those of you that are for some reason just joining me, have not listened to me so far this year, I retired in December. I am much more available to do stuff related to Big Brother, but that also means that I don't have to be at work at 8 or 8:30 in the morning, and so I'm not moving as quick in the morning, and that also means my morning podcast may be a little bit later in the day. On top of that, I'm also doing other social medias. I have already today posted a TikTok and Instagram video. Same video, just two different places, and I've posted several times on Blue Sky. So what do we know right now? What we know is that yesterday, both Sharon Tharp and Mike Bloom posted cryptic images, which they have done in the past. By the way, Dalton Ross, I didn't mention in my TikTok or Instagram video, also occasionally does stuff. He is a Big Brother fan, but I don't think his level of fandom reaches that of Sharon and Mike Bloom's. And so I don't mention him. He doesn't interact with the fans as much as those two do. And so they've always been super fans. I can remember having private conversations with Sharon. This is when she was just getting into starting covering Big Brother a little bit. And you could just tell she was a fan. You could just tell she's a fan of Big Brother. And so she's obviously blown up since those days. And the same with Mike Bloom. You know, he's come on strong, and he is definitely a heavyweight Survivor and Big Brother reporter. So they both posted their cryptic images, kind of teasing hints. Mike's actually was the first one I saw. I think he posted his first, and it was an image of a summertime drink. I'm going to call it a summertime drink. It looked like a summertime drink. As it turned out, what was it? Well, it was a Seagram's 7 and 7. I don't know if it's a drink anymore. Is it a common drink anymore, or is that kind of an old-fashioned drink at this point? I just remember it from the 70s, hearing it in the 70s, and my parents had Seagram's 7 in their closet. It wasn't a liquor thing. It was just a closet. And they had Seagram's in there, and I think they would mix it with 7-Up. That seemed fairly a simple thing to do. But the whole point of it is, why 7 and 7? Well, because, at least this is what we've all come up with, that July 7th, something will happen. What is that thing? Most likely it is the house, or sorry, the house cast, the cast list. Not the house tour. The cast list probably is going to come out on Tuesday the 7th. Makes sense. And so that's what everyone is guessing his cryptic clue means. What time? Who knows? Whatever time CBS says they're allowed to release it. The guess is also noon, because that is kind of Eastern time, because that is kind of their drop time for things. Noon or 1 o'clock. Sometime later in the day for us that live on Eastern time, because the folks on the West Coast are just starting to move at that point, right? Not noon Eastern time is going to be 9 a.m. in the West. And so that used to be kind of a locked time that you would see it, but I think lately it's been a little bit afternoon. Now watch, today's will come out, at 11:45. It's 11:35 right now, so I don't want to say 11:30 and know that while I'm talking to you, it's actually dropping. We're guessing noon, and why are we guessing noon? Well, at least for today, we're guessing something's going to happen at noon, because the thing that Sharon Tharp posted was an animated image of Taylor Swift when she apparently was on Travis Kelce's, her fiance and his brother's podcast that they do, and she was announcing her newest album, The Life of a Showgirl. And I couldn't have told you that if you paid me $1 million 2 hours ago, but now I know it by heart, because I actually said it 3 or 4 different times just saying Showgirl instead of The Life of a Showgirl, but it is The Life of a Showgirl. And So that animated image shows her announcing this album to her fiance and her fiance's brother. And what does that mean? Well, it happens to be that album is her 12th album. And yes, I went to Wikipedia and I looked it up. I was hoping it was going to be her 7th album, and I was going to tie her post in with Mike's post. And then it's her 12th album. I'm like, well, what does that mean? What does the 12 mean? And I was kind of stumped, to be brutally honest. And then people pointed out to me it probably means 12 noon. Probably means that today, since this was yesterday, that at 12 noon something's going to happen. And what is the other major thing that will happen before the show that is like, house pictures? What else? Well, cast list. What else? House pictures. So probably today at noon we're guessing house pictures or house tours or the beginning of that information spill, right? So that very well could happen. We could have, and usually those house pictures come out on about four different groups. Like maybe Entertainment Weekly will get some. Julie will release a video. Maybe Sharon's going to have a video. Maybe they got to tour the house when they were doing the barbecue, and they're all going to release different videos. So we'll get lots of different views probably of most of the house. Maybe not the backyard. Maybe not the diary room. We'll get, the big main rooms. Kitchen, head of household room, the bedrooms, at least some of them. All those kinds of bits and pieces. Maybe coming out within, like I said, the next hour, the next half hour or hour. So those are the two big things that came up in the last 24 hours. We'll just see. That's the news I have for you guys. I think I will wrap this puppy up and get it out to you so that when the pictures come out, I can spend a little bit more time looking at them and talking about them. And again, I am going to continue posting podcasts. It's honestly, this is easier for me to do than the TikTok videos. The TikTok videos / Instagram videos are a pain because they're visual, and I hate the way I look on camera. I hate that I stumble and stammer. It just doesn't look, you guys are used to it here. I don't like it on camera, but I'm doing it because, I'm trying to get a little bit more audience, and I'm trying to, as long as I'm doing this stuff, I just want to kind of get it out there to more people. So I like you guys, appreciate you all. And also, besides that, yes, I've got my Twitch and YouTube, which I worked on again yesterday. Wasn't a success. We had some issues. So we're going to have to revisit that maybe again tonight and try another couple other things. But to the few of you that showed up to help me out with that, and not that I didn't invite, other than just posting that I was doing it, there's a group of regulars that monitor my Twitch stream and my YouTube channel, and when I go live, they get an announcement and they show up. So to you guys, and you know who you are, thank you very much. I appreciate you. And anybody else that's interested, it's just Twitch. If you go to Twitch and you search for BB Gossip, or if you go to YouTube and you search for Big Brother Gossip, all one word, you should find my channel for Big Brother Gossip. Now, I have a second channel, I Love Reality, and I did actually go live on that for a little bit yesterday, but I am not going live on that anymore. I am done going live on I Love Reality. I am just going to be going live on Big Brother Gossip and BB Gossip on Twitch. So those are the places you can find me. And you can go back and watch those lives because I didn't delete them. So they're sitting there, but they're not very interesting. It's a lot of me staring and talking to myself, and, it's just, I'm trying things out. I'm testing things out to try to get it running so that I can do interactive things. Actually, one more thing. Someone asked me in those things if I would do a live watch of the shows. And you know what? The thing you have to keep in mind is that you will get in trouble with these platforms if you broadcast TV, right? So if I were to put a little small window of Big Brother in the corner and show me watching it, that would get me in trouble. But I can turn it on and watch it, and if people want to try to watch it in about the same time as me, I mean, it's hard to sync that stuff up in the YouTube world, but I can try to do that. I can certainly do a live watch, live reaction to the shows. Once I'm home, I'll be in New York for the first show, so that's not going to happen, but I can definitely do it maybe for Sunday's show. We'll see. By that time, by the way, the feed should be live, right? We know that now, that the feeds are probably going to go live on Friday after the premiere on Thursday. You should have known that already, though. All right, that's it. I'm signing off. Going to upload this, and we will talk to you guys later today, hopefully talking about the house and the layout and all that good stuff. All right, take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.